the race for the World Series crown is down to 8. And a capacity crowd is in postseason form as we get you ready for this one. It's Game 1 of the American League Division Series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Seattle Mariners. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Yeah, and you can see how these two teams stack up. And it's hard to say exactly who you'd give the edge to right now. But it wouldn't surprise me at all if the pitchers were the guys that got the upper hand in this series.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Seattle Mariners.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, Jose Reyes will head for the box now as we're just about set to get underway in Game 1 of this AL Division Series. And Steve, after that wild card win, what's the mindset here going forward?
Well, once you come out of a stressful game like that, I think you got to build on that success and say, we've got to keep this thing going. You can't just be happy to be here, or else, I think you get buried.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
The 1-2. Now a ball lined towards center field. But right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
Oh, well, that's great contact right there to start this ball game. Well, he won't get anything to show for it, but at least you go back to that dugout thinking, yeah, I am all over this guy.
Russell Martin will stand in, one of the heroes of the wild card game victory that got him into this division series.
Yeah, he had some pressure-filled at-bats in that ball. He delivered in a big way.
First offering on the way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
A little bit of hang time there to that curveball. I don't think that's exactly where he's going to want to throw that pitch going forward. It worked out right there, but he better find a little extra snap on that pitch in the future.
The 0-1 home to Martin. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Hernandez ready. Another 0-2. And a bouncing ball, foul. Here comes another 0-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
A 1-2 pitch from Felix. And Martin swings and misses that time on a good pitch, and he's gone on strikes for out number 2.
Let's analyze this swing on swing track. This pitch is away, but you'll see him swing inside the ball and try to pull it. You got to take that the other way.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. As Hernandez is going to jump ahead of him here with strike 1.
This has been just the kind of start you hope for in a game 1.
Now here's the pitch. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. You got to figure that that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. There's the starting lineup for the host Mariners. And they'll have a tough matchup indeed as they'll settle in against the owner of both a no-hitter and a perfect game, the veteran left-hander Mark Burley. Here comes Austin Jackson as he'll step up to get things kicked off in the bottom of the first.
16, Austin Jackson.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Oh, and he rips this one to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
So far, so good. They get a scoreless top of the first, and now a leadoff single to start things in their half.
Look from Burley, now the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. He's ready now, the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. That'll be a base hit as well as it's through into left, and they've got something cooking here in the bottom of the first.
Well, that's 2 batters and 2 hard hit singles to start the bottom of the first. They are showing they are absolutely locked in on this guy.
The second baseman, Robinson Cano, will step in now. Here's the first offering. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Boy, this is an ideal start here so far in game 1. You get the scoreless top out. And now, right away, you've got an opportunity here to score first and really put the pressure on right from the outset of this series.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Not a real good effort there.
Now, it's one thing if it's a slider running away or something like that, but that pitch right there was never going to be a strike.
And here's a swing and a miss by Cano as he set down on strikes, and there's one away. Nelson Cruz will be the batter.
Nelson Cruz.
First pitch coming. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. The 1-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Kyle Seager will dig in with a couple of guys in scoring position and a chance to take the lead here in the early going. Now the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Comes set. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a ball hit high in the air into shallow left center. Saunders is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Edwin Encarnacion leads things off now in the top half of the second.
First baseman number 10.
Now a changeup from Hernandez as he gets ahead. It's 0-1.
Hard to call that an off-speed pitch when it's a changeup at 88. That's a fastball for a lot of guys in this league.
Now here's the pitch. Ball and 2 strikes now to the 2014 All-Star.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Swing and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch working now. That's 3 in a row for him as there's one away. Josh Donaldson will get his first cuts here. Now here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. Now the pitch. And could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
And he got his 4th straight. It's strike 3 called, and there are 2 away now.
And remember now, he finished off the previous inning with back-to-back strikeouts. And now he started this inning with 2 more. So he's really got it working out there now.
Danny Valencia will stand in, held hitless in the wild card game victory.
Yeah, and they wound up not needing him in that victory, but if they plan on making any noise in these playoffs, he's going to have to be a guy they lean on.
There's a good fastball from Hernandez that time. Strike 1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Hernandez readies the 1-1. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
We're already at 4. Do I hear 5 strikeouts in a row?
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And he'll pounce on this quickly to tag him out. So a strong inning there for Felix Hernandez. It remains 0-0. Mike Zunino will start things off in the bottom of the second. First pitch on its way from Burley. Ball 1. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. 2-0 now.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left. Saunders is in his tracks now, and he's got it for out number 1. Logan Morrison will be the batter. Now the first pitch. And this is fouled straight back. Bottom of the second here with no score. And now a pitch on the way. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Dustin Ackley will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Here's the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Pitch on the way. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Here comes a 2-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Mariners are down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Michael Saunders will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
1-1. Now the pitch. Close pitch, but just a bit outside. He wanted it, but it's 2-1.
Yeah, and when your team still doesn't have a hit, you appreciate a call like that once in a while.
3-1 now.
Well, it's looking like this might be their best chance to get that first base runner out there. And really, this has been one of the few guys that's even been ahead in the count.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. Meiser Asturias will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk. And Hernandez will go to first, back in standing. Now here's the first pitch. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Jackson is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now, if you're a pitcher, you have to love pitching at this place. You've got a cool night here, making the air a little heavy, and this ball just has 0 carry to it.
Dalton Pompey comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Checked by Hernandez. The pitch. There he goes. Fouled straight back. Here's a look over to first. Just keeping him close. Third inning, no score to this point. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Fouled back. Here now the 2-2. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Pretty fortunate he was able to keep this ball fair. This is pretty close down the line. You see it winding up, one hopping the wall down there, and that allows him to cruise into second with 2 bases.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order. Russell Martin will take his cuts now with a big opportunity to give his club the lead here. And that misses ball 1. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
Catch is made by Jackson. Tagging is the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
And at the very least, that's what he's up there hoping to do. And that's hit the ball in the air somewhere. So nice job to pick up that runner from third. Although the other 2 runners have to stay put now with 2 away.
Jose Bautista is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose and unload.
Uh-oh, hold that thought as this one is deep down the line in left, hooking, but it's a fair ball, home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left, his first homer here in the series, as the Blue Jays have opened it up further now, 4-0.
Well, if you're going to be successful in the postseason, you're going to have some things go your way. And I didn't really think this had a chance to stay fair, but sure enough, it bangs right off the foul pole, and that, folks, is a home run.
Edwin Encarnacion now. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one.
Feels like he's kind of relied a little too much on that fastball.
And it's gotten him into trouble. I think guys have just gone up there looking for it. Usually, they wind up getting it.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. Jay's out in front here, 4-zip. Brad Miller makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike one. Now here it comes. Fouled straight back. Here it comes. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Here comes a 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball sent out towards Saunders in left. 1 gone.
Now after the 4-run inning, we'll get to see if he approaches things any differently now that he's working with the league. You figure the approach will be similar, but that's a good job anyway of getting the first out here.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
And this is swung on and bounced on the ground to 3rd. On to 1st, and Jackson's retired. 2 away now. Justin Ruggiano will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Burley ready now with the 1-0. And a good swing there on 1-0, but this is in the air out to right field. And Bautista will make the catch to retire the side. Nice work there by the lefty Mark Burley. His guys are up 4-0. Josh Donaldson come in now to lead things off against our starter, who probably wishes he had a mulligan to use on that last inning.
Yeah, he was doing just fine up until the last time he took the mound. He's got to hope that that was just an aberration, or he might not stick around to see another inning.
Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Ruggiano moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Danny Valencia comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
That's a pitch that you got to stay on top of, or else it'll take off on you just like that one did.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. On to 1st, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
He's finding the terrain much easier to navigate this time around. After that 4-run inning, this is a guy who needs a quick inning here, and he's 2/3 of the way home.
Michael Saunders is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Now the 1-2. And he struck him out. Blue Jays go down in order. They lead it 4-0. Robinson Cano will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. First pitch to him. Swing and a liner towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Well, I'll tell you what, he had to get up for that one. Sometimes the leap is a little bit more showy, but not here. He was up there a good 2 or 3 feet to pull it in.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. Picked up by his tourist. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. Kyle Seager will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. First pitch on its way from Burley. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch, something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Hitters count 2-0. Fouled back. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a two-out base runner. Mike Zunino will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the two-out walk. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Burley ready now with the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground is short. And as it turns out, the two-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Meiser Asturias will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth.
Second baseman.
Now Hernandez will get back to work here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Chopper foul. A 1-2 pitch from Felix. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And a great start to the fifth. That ball is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series. And the Blue Jays are running away with it here. It's now a 5-0 ball game. Dalton Pompey will stand in. He doubled and later scored his first time.
Dalton Pompey.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. Looks like this is going to be one of those times.
Swing and a high pop-up toward the stands behind third. Ackley is going to call off the third baseman as he puts it away for out number one. Jose Reyes will dig in with 1 in and 1 away. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. The pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, and he's got to be careful not to give up yet another home run here in this inning. So you can see they're approaching with caution.
And he gets under this one just a bit as it'll be a chance for Jackson in center. And there's the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring in the all-star catcher, Russell Martin. Fastball in there for a called strike. 5 runs, just 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. Now the pitch. 1-1 pitch swung on and pulled down the line to third. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Jays add 1 more on the solo home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Mariners nothing. Logan Morrison will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront. And this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
first pitch coming. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. The pitch count there, one pitch into his fifth inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Ready now on 1-1. And this will be fouled away. Here's the lefty's offering on 1-2. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Well, they've been a little unlucky so far because they're putting the ball in play. They've hit a few of those balls really hard, but they're just not falling for him right now.
Dustin Ackley will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Here's the pitch. Right back with another fastball. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
And now a pitch on the way. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are two away now.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out in show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. Looked to me like that was the right call.
Here's Brad Miller, the shortstop, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Now here's the pitch. This is offered at in the dirt for strike three. Just needs to make that easy throw to first. And not what he wanted to do there, is now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Austin Jackson will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Here's the first offering. In there, 0-1.
Even though you should be out of the inning, you can't let that air affect you. You've got to put it behind you.
Look from Burley, now the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Pause, now the pitch. And an off-speed pitch, swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 1 left for Seattle. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Jose Bautista will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run, a big blow early on. And this is hauled in on the run for the out, and he had a lot of ground to cover to get to that one. Edwin Encarnacion will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Now the pitch. A chance here for Miller at short. Throw on to first will take care of Encarnacion for the second out. Josh Donaldson will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. The pitch. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit.
And you know the hitting coach right now is sitting in that dugout pumping his fist because that's what he's preaching all day, every day. Hit the ball up the middle, hit it hard.
Here's the first pitch to him. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. 2 out with the man at first. Checked by Hernandez. The pitch. Runners off for second. Now a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Cano. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Mariners nothing. Justin Ruggiano will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had him off balance all game.
For the shortstop, Reyes. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Leadoff man gone now for Robinson Cano. Cano waits on the first pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Cano waiting on the 0-1. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. And Saunders will handle this one for out number 2. Nelson Cruz will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
And a drive out to deep right center field. Out of here. So they narrow the gap, and hey, don't count these guys out just yet. Solo home run from Nelson Cruz. His first homer here in the series. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
And even though this is only 1 run, this is important. Not just because it gets them on the board, but also because they needed something to get the dugout going a bit. Give them some life.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Now he takes something off there as this is skied out to deep center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. M's draw a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the 7th. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Mariners 1. First pitch on the way. Michael Saunders is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Hard to believe that this man is out there for a 7th inning of work given what he's been through so far.
Just a glutton for punishment, apparently. I saw enough 3 innings ago, but apparently he's back for more.
And he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness.
Well, he's right on the fastball here. You get a look, he gets that bat head out front and just rips this ball into the alley and right. Gets the inning started with a nice leadoff double.
And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Bullpen working behind him, but this guy does not want to give up the baseball.
And he never does. I just don't think that's in his mentality.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
The 3-1 coming. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. But there is the second baseman, Cano, for the first out. Dalton Pompey will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch coming. This is lifted the other way out to left center. Oh, and he misses it. Around third and being waved on home. And on the error, a run is going to score. Jose Reyes will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound. And his arrival is going to mark the end of the evening now for Felix Hernandez. Charlie Furbush come on and pitch here with one gone in the top of the 7th. Jose Reyes is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
The 0-2 once more. And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Russell Martin will stand in here. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point. Starts him with a breaking ball this time. Misses down and in for a ball. 1-0. The next pitch. And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1.
Yeah, curveball, then changeup here on the first couple pitches. Now might be the time to see him run that fastball in on his hands. Maybe try and get this guy to pop something up.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Men on third with 2 down. Here's another 1-2. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Oh, that's not a bad idea right there. Go ahead and try that back foot.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but that's the 3rd strike and the 3rd out. Side is retired. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And here's the first pitch. Zunino, a drive. That's out to deep left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a solo homer here for Mike Zunino. His first homer so far in the series. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
And obviously that's something you start to get worried about the later you work into a start. When you start to get tired, a lot of times the first thing to go is the rotation and sharpness on that breaking ball. And that looked like a pretty good hanger right there.
Logan Morrison stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. But this will land untouched. 1-2. Now Morrison swings and sends this one on the ground to second base. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Dustin Ackley will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Now here's the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that was a no-brainer there. If a guy misses that poorly on a curveball, you got to throw him another one. That was better recognition there.
Encarnacion takes this over himself to record the putout.
He's been able to get outs when he needs them with that curveball, and there you see what his pitch breakdown has been so far.
Brad Miller will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Next pitch will be number 73 for Burley here tonight. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Yeah, you'd like to think he had one more big pitch here to get him out of the inning and then call it a night, but he's having a hard time finding the strike zone right now.
3-0 now. You figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count?
Maybe even taking 2.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work. Austin Jackson will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Look from Burley, now the pitch. And he takes ball 1.
Just because he's thrown 5 straight balls doesn't make this an automatic take, especially for a guy in this part of the lineup.
Now a big swing as this is popped up. And I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. And Esturris will put this one away, and the inning is over. 1 for the Mariners, and it comes on this solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Mariners 2. Tom Wilhelmsen will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Jose Bautista will dig in. He homered back in inning number 3. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. Pitch on the way. Ball 1.
That's his strength. He wants to try and come in and jam you, so you've got to be ready to try and turn on something.
Outside, 2-1. And this is fouled straight back. Here he comes on 2-2. Full count now, 3-2. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Full count offering on its way. Bautista now with a drive down the left field line, but that'll find the seats down there a foul ball. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. So 3-2 one more time. Fouled back. Payoff pitch one more time. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Edwin Encarnacion will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Here's the pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Here's the 2-2 offering. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Here it comes. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The next 3-2. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, and that's his 3rd strikeout of the ballgame. Josh Donaldson will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And this is going to be a foul ball. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Miller is there, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They lead it 6-2. Justin Ruggiano will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
That's by him for strike 1. The 1-1 home. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. A 2-1 offering. And this is going to be a foul ball. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Robinson Cano will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Cano waiting on the 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. And now a pitch on the way. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Nelson Cruz will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Now the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
That's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. That couldn't have been an easy take.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Bautista is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Danny Farquhar will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Again, a 1-2. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And he will reach down to put this one away. Good job of hanging with it there for the first out. Here's the first offering. Michael Saunders stands in as he looks at a called strike.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Jackson is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Meiser Estouris will stand in. He homered back in the 5th inning of this one. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Now here it comes. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run.
Up next for the Blue Jays, center fielder.
Solo shot to right center. His 2nd home run of the game, and the lead is now 7-2. Oh, and another curveball as he's really got him back on his heels. It's 0-2. Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way. Ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see, and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. Last chance coming up for the Mariners. It's the Blue Jays 7 and the Mariners 2. Steve Delabar will come in and pitch now. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here it comes. Now this ball is popped up behind the plate for Martin. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Mike Zunino will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. Now the pitch. Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1.
Boy, we've seen a lot of guys be late on that fastball tonight, and I think that all comes from being a little over-aggressive.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-1 on the way. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Now the 3-1 home. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
He's going to need to crank that swing up another notch if he's going to catch up to those.
Payoff pitch home to Zunino. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here it comes. And he misses ball 4.
Wow, just a great at-bat right there. Simple as that. Patient, laid off some tough pitches. He was rewarded.
First offering on the way. Logan Morrison is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. The victory would be Mark Burley's if the lead holds. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
You got to figure we'll start seeing a pretty heavy dose of that splitter. I mean, this is a situation that absolutely calls for it.
Oh, meanwhile, my goodness, that ball caught him pretty good out there on the mound. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. Dustin Ackley will stand in as their last chance now. First pitch coming. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll get under it to make the catch, and the Blue Jays have taken home field advantage right from the start. They claim game 1 on the road as this one is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.